All right, so let's get stuck into the chorus now. The bit that everybody knows. Da, 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 da. So that part. You've got 4 bars of a C chord, then you're going to have 1 bar of an F chord, then back to C for a bar, then it's going to go to kind of a D7, but we'll get to that, and then to G, okay? And then you've got 4 bars of C again, 1 bar of F, 1 bar of C, 1 bar of G, kind of G7, and back. So holding down the C chord, you've still got that bass that's doing that. Same as before. So holding down the C, first fret on the B string, play that with the open high E string, and you're going to play that 3 times. You do that twice. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you can picture that over 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put the two together. And you got it. Okay, so that's the A string, then the thumb goes to the D string, and then you move your third finger down on the E string, play that with the B string, move this third finger down to the E string, play that with the B and the high E string, and then the thumb goes to the D string. Okay, and then on bar 3, so you do that twice, jingle bells, and then on bar 3, it's kind of a bit fiddly this part, but I'll talk you through it. So, A string on the C chord, 3rd fret, with an open high E. Then the D string, play that, so that's the 2nd fret, with the pinky playing the 3rd fret of the high E string. And then you move the 3rd finger down to the bass, E string, 3rd fret, and play that with the B string. Alright, so you've gone. And then we're going to take our 2nd finger, put that on the 2nd fret of the A string, with our little finger playing the 3rd fret of the B string, like that. Now, I really do recommend you use that fingering and don't play this, which I know some of you are going to be tempted to do, use your 1st finger and your 3rd finger, but of course you're going to be able to play it like that, but it's just really uneconomical. I think often when you're playing like a C chord to a G chord, try and play your G like this. There's times to play it like this, and there's times to play it like this, and this is certainly a time when you want to be playing your Gs like this. Okay, and this is like a G/B. So try and play it with your 2nd and your 4th finger. Now where was I? So we've done, yeah. So 2nd on the A, 3rd on the B string, 2nd finger, 4th finger. Play that. And you go straight back to the C chord. Alright, so on the C chord, play the A string, 3rd fret with open high E. And then you've got this walk down. On the A string, 2, open, 3. So that's like. Okay, so far, the first 4 bars. Here comes that F chord again. And whilst holding down that F chord, 1st fret on the E string, clamp down, 1st, 2nd and 3rd finger, you're going to play the G, the B and the E all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, with the bass playing on 1 and 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then it goes back to C, but on the first beat, you're going to play the 3rd fret on the A string, of course, but also the 1st fret on the high E string. So you're going to have to flatten that 1st finger just like you would on an F chord and play that. So 3 on the A, 1 on the high E, play that, and then the D string 2nd fret with an open high E this time. And then with your 3rd finger down to the 3rd fret of the E string with an open high E. Okay, so you've gone. And then the thumb's turn is to play the D string. So you do that with 2 open high E's. So, and And then you want to move this C shape up 2 frets. Okay, so it's just a C moved up 2 frets. This is like a D7, but with what I'm thinking of it as a D7. Play the A string and the high E string, 5th fret on the A string. And then you're going to play the D string, which should be the 4th fret, and the B string, which should be the 3rd fret. Okay, so you're going. And then the B string, 3rd fret again, but move the bass note down to the A note, 5th fret on the E string. So, and then you go, thumb goes back to the D string 4th fret with an open high E. So you got. So from the F to here. Okay, and then to a G chord, and this time I just use my thumb, clamp down the 3rd fret of the E string with the B string and play those two. 3rd fret on the B, 3rd fret on the E, and then back to this G here. And yeah, I just play the E string, G, B, and E together. So you get hey. So it should be like that, like that, like that. So that's the first 8 bars, and I'll get a close up for you of those. On the C chord. Walk down to F, C, D7, G, hey. Okay, so moving on, the next 4 bars, or the next 5 bars, or 6 bars even, are the same as the first 6 bars, so that's good, of the chorus. Okay, and it's just the last part that's different. Instead of going up to that D chord, go to a G chord. Okay, so okay, so hold down a G chord like this, 3rd fret on the E, 3rd fret on the high E, both E strings, play those 2 strings, then play the D string with the high E 3rd fret, so, and then take your pinky off, 1st fret on the E string, so you're playing 3 on the low E, 1 on the high E, play those 2 together, so you've gone, sorry, then take your little finger and play that on the 3rd fret of the B string with the open D, and then you're back to the beginning, and that's pretty much it. So and that's where you can end Jingle Bells, because the whole song is just those 2 parts kind of repeated. I'm sure the song has been done thousands upon thousands of times, and I'm sure the structure changes for many people. So even if you just wanted to learn how to play the chorus, then that's still going to be a lot of fun for you. So it's a little bit fiddly, there's no doubt about that. If you're not used to alternating the bass, that can be hard. But, you know, good luck with it. If you do want to learn how to alternate the bass and all of that, then inside my Complete Beginner's Guide to Fingerstyle Guitar course, there's all of that covered in there, and you can learn how to do that. Anyway, that's Jingle Bells.